Hey everybody, welcome to the real United States. And I've been away a while and trying to recover from radiation therapy after my cancer. And so now I'm trying to get back into the swing of making videos for this channel again. And it's a little difficult. I have some serious problems with my eye, and obviously my jaw won't open, so I'm talking a little funny. But I'm going to try. And I'm going to start off slow. It's going to be kind of a short episode today. And what I'm doing today is these little potato-like things right here. This is a taro. It's a little root vegetable. I'm sure a lot of you have had this. I have not. It's relatively commonly available here in the United States. But it's not certainly as widely used as potatoes. I mean, virtually everybody here eats potatoes as a starch. Taro, yucca, a lot of these sorts of things are relatively available, but they're not as commonly used. So this is going to be kind of a new one for us. So I just am going to peel these, and then I'm going to stew them with a black chicken. You may remember from about 2.5 years ago, we did an episode on black chicken, dry roasted and stewed. And, really enjoyed it. And so I'm just going to use that as a medium for cooking these in the stewing broth. And then, of course, I'm going to take that broth and I'm going to make us some orzo, which is a little rice-sized pasta. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some mirepoix, which is a dice of onions, carrots, and celery. And then I'm going to add to that a little diced Napa cabbage. I'm going to peel my taro. And then I'm going to put this all in the stew pot with just a little extra seasoning and a vegetable bouillon cube. And I'm going to cook it, and we'll see how this all turns out. So, first I'm going to make my mirepoix. And then lastly, I'm going to dice up 3 Napa cabbage leaves. Basically, I'm going to do sort of a crude chiffonade. And that is strictly to add some flavor to the broth. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to start putting this all in the pot. So I got my trusty cast iron kettle here. For those of you who don't remember, black chicken is a silky, is the type of chicken that it is. These come from the Asian grocer. They still have the head and the feet on them, which are tucked neatly inside. And yes, silkies have a black skin and a very dark flesh. That's just naturally how the birds are. They're very fuzzy little birds, but very nice flavor, very tender. Small, you can see, only about a pound. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put that in my kettle. All right. I'm gonna get some stewing fluid. Probably I can get this over where I can see it, or where you can see it. A little bit of water. You know, 3 cups, 2 cups, halfway up on the bird. All right, and then my mirepoix. A little on that side, a little on that side, da da da. More fun. It's all gonna stew down. It's all good. This is just aromatics to give this some flavor. And I'm gonna strain this all out afterwards and use the broth for cooking some orzo. All right, got that. We got our chicken. We got a bouillon cube. Get in there, you. All right. A little bit of salt. Pig Himalayan salt that I like so much. A couple of pinches of that. A little bit of ground black pepper. I would probably use a little more than that, but Beverly's very sensitive to black pepper, so I go easy on it. Taro root. We're going to peel this, and we're going to peel it relatively thick, because there's nothing really good right under the skin. So that's why I'm not using a vegetable peeler. Although I have one lying just about 2 feet away from me. Kind of a nice aroma. And it looks a bit like a small potato once you get it peeled. I'm going to drop that on my top of my mirepoix. I'm going to peel the other one. And then I'm going to stick this in the oven and stew this, the better part of an hour. And then when it's done, I'm going to take out my taro and my chicken. I'm going to strain the rest and start my orzo. So hang around. We'll be right back.
Hi everybody, and welcome back. We've taken everything out of the oven, and as you can see, we put the bird and the taro on the plate, and now I'm going to taste it. Well, it cooks up. It feels like a potato when you put the fork in. It's nice and soft. It is no longer hard. It cooked up soft like a potato would. And we're going to see what it tastes like now. That's very good. We're going to have these again. What does it taste like? It has the consistency of a boiled potato, but it is very sweet. But not sweet like a sweet potato. It's got its own sense of sweetness about it, as if a white potato were sweet. Now, it tastes very, very good. And it's soaked up enough of the vegetable broth that we cooked it in, so it's picked up some of that flavor too. This is delicious. We now have a new vegetable in this house, and it's called taro. This is wonderful. We also took the broth that was on the chicken, and I put some orzo in it and cooked that up for a little bowl of soup to go along with it. And this tastes delicious. All the vegetables that we put in for the mirepoix and the cabbage, along with the 1 vegetable bouillon cube, made a really, really nice broth And with all the juices coming out of the chicken, it's just a very delicious, flavorful broth. That's very good. It's very flavorful. And I recommend that if you cook a chicken, any kind of chicken, doesn't have to be a black one, with your taro that you're all going to go out and buy and try now. Cook it like we did. And don't forget to use the broth, because that's the best part right now. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you've enjoyed our video on the taro with the black chicken and the broth and the orzo soup. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.